All right, good morning, everybody. Clinton Fawcett coming to you live from day 2 of the 2018 ATA show. I'm in a booth that's kind of, it's definitely new. Their first year, I didn't expect to see them. Normally you see them here. This is Otterbox, and they have brought some cool new products.
We have, man. So like you said, most people know us for cell phone cases and kind of that realm, but we really kind of gone back to our roots of product of dry boxes, and we're kind of venturing out into coolers and more the outdoor space and outdoor market. So most people don't know that our first product we ever made was a waterproof dry box.
I didn't know that.
So, to make and hold your cell phone, your wallet, your keys, this is really the first thing we started out with the company, and years later went into cell phones. So going back into those roots, if you will, of ruggedness, being in the outdoors, being in camping and hunting and fishing, those are things that are true to us and true to our values and what we do. So that's kind of what you see now is our showcasing some of our new products, the coolers, the tumblers, and all the accessories. So
right, and it seems like there's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it, man.
Right,
So
I mean, it's not just a cooler, right?
It's not. It's very different. It's very kind of unique. What we did is not just try to make another cooler. We wanted to make sure that we solved the problem and created something that the consumers really love and really use to their function they wanted to, not just another thing. So that's kind of what we did, and I can walk you through a couple of the features if you want.
Check it out.
What you see here is kind of our biggest model, our 65 quart. They're all true to size. We measure them inside capacity, so what you see is what you get. There's no guesswork of how much it holds, but first things first, how we manufacture these are injection molded instead of roto molded. So very different feature. Most coolers are roto molded, but we injection mold these similar to our cases. The next biggest thing is these are all made in the United States. So we manufacture these just outside of Detroit. Did a lot of partnering with some automotive technology and the latches and stuff. So I can jump into those first. But you see here the first difference here is the latches and how these kind of pop down and out of the way.
Right.
A big use case for people, one of the biggest pain points is having latches that dangle in front of you and don't really work very well.
And they're rubber on the base, so you're not going to snap them off.
Exactly. They're very durable, very rugged, and that allows you to keep them down and out of the way. And so when you open this up, it really just allows free function and free form for hands. The head engineer on this project for us is an amputee, so he has one hand. So he designed almost all the features on here to be operable with one hand, which is a very unique thing for us, right? And it allows people to really use it how they need to use it. So when you open it up, the first thing you see is obviously the bright orange and kind of the color aspect. With the manufacturing that we do, it allows us to do different colors, to do mold labeling on the top that's done in the mold. It's not a sticker or an adhesive, it's done in the mold, so it's very durable. It's not going to scratch off or rub off. Yep. And so kind of moving into the accessories here, you can see all of them. We made all these different attachments and accessories so that someone can customize their cooler how they want to use it. So a side table, cutting board, storage trays, locks, dry box clip. It allows someone to kind of have an outdoor kitchen.
Right, so when you go camping,
exactly.
Right here, you got your food and you're ready to cook.
You have everything.
Something great that my wife would love because it's organized, which of course is her biggest thing. Maybe not mine, but she keeps it very organized. And here you have the nice cutting trays. Keep your food in there and keep it clean.
Exactly, and it keeps everything functional too. So nothing will impede what you're doing. So the storage tray, the cutting board, it fits into the side table. Has built-in cup holders.
Snaps right in the top.
Exactly, and all of these features fit every size cooler. So it's not a specific make for each size.
So you don't necessarily have to buy the biggest one to get the line. You can get them in every size.
We wanted to make sure it wasn't a gimmicky thing and more of a functional thing. So regardless of what size cooler you wanted to have, you could utilize all this stuff for your need. So
well, tell me about these tires real quick.
Absolutely, man. So
it's definitely a neat looking feature. I don't know. I want to hear about them.
Of course. So the wheel set again was a very unique thing. So we went with again kind of following in the rugged capacity, oversized wheels, so that if you're on sand and rocks and water, it's not going to get stuck or sink. You can really take it wherever you need to go. And we made it so that you can expand the wheel set and fit the large size cooler and the 45 size quart, one size smaller than this one. It simply expands and opens up in the top. So you look over here on the latch, it gives you two ways to carry it. So if it's really heavy, you can pick it up this way, or if you can just pop it down. It also gives you a cart. A little more, dropped one there. A little more cart leverage for somebody if it's taller or a bigger load. So
I like that.
It's pretty simple to use.
A great idea, but yet very simple once you build it.
Exactly. And the wheels pop off very easily, easy to clean, easy to change. If we wanted to do any sort of different attachments in the future, I can show you how those pop on and off. But it's a very simple bolt here, and you can just simply slide those off and clean them and attach them. If you have sand or dirt or rocks in there, it's very easy to use.
Nothing
user friendly.
Yep. Nothing to it.
You got it.
Good. Well, there you go, guys. You know, Otterbox making a huge jump into the outdoor industry this year at the ATA show. They've gotten a great product. You know, Paul and I's been around. This is our second day. By far, one of the most innovative things that we've walked by. Definitely the best looking cooler. So where can we check you out at?
At Otterbox.com, you can find us there, and we'll be in more retail this year, and really just aggressively expanding this and getting it out to people. So thanks for coming by, man.
Well, thanks, man.
Appreciate
there you go, guys. Check them out.